Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first ever podcast. My name is Rafael Thomopoulos, also known as theLamboartist, and welcome to the Car Diaries, episode number 1. Today we're gonna talk about electric cars and art school life balance with Alban Soulier, also known as Car Driving Alban from Instagram. Welcome to my podcast, Alban. How are you?
I'm great, and you?
I'm fine, all right. Tell us some things about yourself for the ones who don't know you already.
My name is Alban Soulier. I'm from Lyon in France, and I got 18 years old 2 weeks ago. So I'm doing cars
Happy
for
birthday.
four years now, and
Amazing.
yeah, I think that's all.
Amazing. A lot of people know you because you draw cars. Do you draw something else too, like landscapes or items?
I draw a lot of cars, but also lots of other objects and landscapes. I don't like to draw people or portraits, so
Yeah,
mostly cars and objects.
I can see that shape behind you. That's looking really beautiful. The Apollo too. You have an amazing background, and I can tell that. I
Yeah,
have
I
three
installed
drawings
some.
only. I have, yeah, I only have three drawings. You win for the background. Amazing. Why you started drawing cars and in general? Why? Does that give you some type of pleasure? Why do you draw cars?
Because I always loved cars, the one of my passions. So it's really something I really like. I like cars. I love little cars, so you can see here.
Yeah,
And I love to draw cars because it's very satisfying to draw. The reflections are always the best things to draw. That's really the I tried a lot of drawings, a lot of different drawings and different things to draw, but I think cars are maybe the things I love the most because it's easy to draw and it look very realistic when you can do a lot of details and reflections, and that's really
yeah,
what I like
I
the most.
agree. Yeah, it's quite the same story with me too. So yeah, I understand what you say for sure. Since when you draw?
I'm drawing since I was a little kid, so I started when I was 1 years old. I have pictures of
Fantastic.
myself when I was really really
Wow.
small. I was doing really bad, but now I do that, and that's really cool.
Yeah, these are
Um,
very cool, man.
I
I
started my
will
first
also, yeah.
I started my first car drawing 4 years ago. It was a Bugatti Chiron, and now I drew a lot more, and and I really love that.
Yeah, I would love to have the picture of that surround to put it on the screen on the video when I post it. I would love to if you send me a photo uh, later. Uh, what type of cars do you like to draw the most and why?
Um, I like to draw cars with a lot of details because the drawing looks more realistic and also a lot of reflection, so tree reflection or a building or something. Because we can see that the car is in an environment. It look more realistic, and that's
Yeah, for
what
sure.
type of cars I like to draw the most, and also cars I like. For example, Pagani's my favorite brand.
Yeah, for
That's the
sure.
type of cars I like the most to draw, I think.
Yeah. Do you like what Horacio Pagani is doing, for example, with the art and form thing? You know, he makes cars that are artwork, and at the same time, they have a pretty good mechanics too. I mean, obviously, it's not like Porsche 918 performance, but it's more like art, but at the same time, it has some function. Uh, have you ever done something like that, or are you planning to do something like that? Not a real size car, but you know what I mean.
I like what Horacio Pagani is doing because that's what I like the most in cars. Um, I don't really care of the performance of a car. What I like is the design and the sound also and the aesthetic of the car.
Yeah,
So Pagani is
yeah, for
really
sure.
pieces of art. That's what I like the most. And the V12 sounds so good. So I
Yeah,
think,
especially the Zondas.
yeah, the
Especially the
Zonda, ouais,
Zondas. Yeah.
Zonda is
And the
my
new
favorite.
Huera R or something. It's
The
naturally
trailer, yeah,
aspired.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
really, really impressive. That's what I like the most.
Yeah, sounds real sick. And also they have done like a record in Nürburgring with a Zonda R a long time ago. Now I think it's the GT2 RS or something.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
the
exactly.
SVJ. Yeah, whatever. Um, like talking about cars and their speed and their performance and all of that. What do you think about electric cars? Do you like them? Do you like their design? Is there any electric car you like more than others? Like, for example, Teslas are quite plain, but for example, the Porsche Taycan is a bit more sporty looking. What do you think about that?
I don't hate electric cars. I think they are not so bad. It's another type of cars with thermic cars, and I love the Porsche Taycan. I love the Rimac Nevera, the Pininfarina Battista. Cars I like really
Yeah,
because I saw them in real life. The Battista, I saw three of them in the Geneva Motor Show, and the design is so perfect. The electric engine, it will be better with a V12, but it's not that bad. And I'm not against these cars, but I'm against a general replacement of every car, um, because I think electric cars are
being
not a
electric,
solution.
yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah,
I
that
think,
I hate that too. And I think, like electric cars have their pros and cons. Like for example, here in Greece, if you want to have like a V12 car, you would pay too much money on taxes. For example, but with an electric car like the Batista, you just pay the car and pay only for the car and
uh,
not a bunch of taxes. Like for example, the Bugatti Chiron could cost 5 million. In France, here it would cost like 7, 8 million. It
exactly,
is
yes.
crazy, and
Y-
you would pay around like 10,000 on taxes every year, like for a car like a Bugatti,
mm,
around there. And I think electric cars are good for daily cars in countries like Greece, for example. But I don't think it's a permanent solution because batteries also harm the environment, and for a lot of time, an electric car is as bad as a gas car.
yeah,
I have seen like a video from Donut Media. They have posted it and they explained why is that. But yeah, in the long run, electric cars are quite better for the environment, but I don't think it's like a permanent solution. I think what Porsche is doing with the synthetic fuel. I hope they work that out because we
exactly,
want
yes,
that.
yes.
Because we want engine sounds and we want to see cars like the McLaren F1, the Bugattis on the streets 10, 20 years ago
Yeah,
from
the
now.
best cars, the best cars.
Yeah, the best cars. Like we want to see these cars in the future for sure, because it's the car history and we want to keep it like that. Like they're saying things from 2030 or something, they will be banned. I don't want that, and
Me
I
too.
hope it won't happen. I'm hoping on Porsche doing something here.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. You say you draw cars. Have you ever drawn a car from like a celebrity, like Shmi 150, Stradman, all these people that are big in the car community, or big collectors like I don't know, Manny Kashbin, for example, or Don Huera, people
I
like that.
um, I already drew lots of celebrity cars, mostly French celebrity, I think. For
Yeah.
example, I drew the SLS Black Series from Shmi, and he shared my drawing in his story. It was a really nice moment. But
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah,
Yeah, fantastic.
and
Shmi
also,
actually, he's very, talkative with his fans. I have
mm,
drawn some stuff
he
for
always
him, and
always answers
yeah,
to the message.
he's a great guy, you
Yeah,
know, and he always tries to keep up with his social media and all. He also
yeah.
has a team for his social media, but yeah, he does it in a great way, and he's a really cool guy. And yeah, what else?
I drew a lot of cars from French YouTubers. For example, Seb Delaney. He has 300K on YouTube, I think. And I sent
Yeah,
him, I think, 4 drawings of his cars. Yeah, it was also a nice moment. I also drew lots of other YouTuber cars, French YouTubers, for example, Pog Forever. I don't like,
yeah,
I don't really like him, but his cars are pretty cool. So I did lots of drawing
yeah.
of his cars.
I've seen some comments around on your story.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also, uh, 2 years ago, I drew B14 Lamborghini Veneno. He's
Oh yeah, it's
Saudian
behind you. Yeah,
prince. Yes, you can see it
he's like an
here.
Arab prince or something. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And he saw my drawing on Instagram. He shared the drawing, and he also shared the drawing to Alex Penfold, the photographer who did the picture. So
Yeah.
I also talked to Alex Penfold, and I think it's the celebrity. It's not really a celebrity.
He's
It's
like
a
the
photographer.
best car photographer.
Yes, but I really like his work. He has a lot of followers, so I'm really happy.
So, how long do car drawings like the Apollo IE and the Venena Roadster take you to draw them, or like the FXXK Evo behind you took you to draw them? Around how much?
Actually, the FXXK Evo and FXX drawing didn't take me so much time. The Apollo was much longer to do because it's way more realistic and it has way more details. So I took 50 hours to complete the Apollo IE, and maybe the same for the Veneno Roadster because it has a background and
Yeah, yeah,
it's really really
obviously.
really hard to draw. But
The whole
I also
Monaco,
have
man.
a drawing right here. If you want to see it, it took me a lot more of time, maybe 200 hours. If you want, I can show it.
What? Yeah, I want to see
Let's
it.
go.
Amazing.
So, here my biggest drawing ever.
Wow,
Only
this
Dodge
is
Vipers.
huge.
It's a A0 size, so really, really, really big. More than
Yeah,
1 meter here, and
that's huge.
7 Dodge Vipers. It really
Wow.
takes me so much time. It's really a really detailed drawing. So yeah,
Wow.
I think it's my best
That's
drawing so far,
amazing.
but still not finished.
That's amazing. Not what? Not finished. Really, it's not finished. Man, this is 200 hours of work and it's huge.
Yeah,
You, you,
it's not finished. I still have to
you
do
need.
some logos and some other things. It's the owner ordered
Yeah.
me this drawing of his 7 Dodge Vipers. So I think I'll get a ride in a Dodge Viper soon.
Amazing. It is huge. I don't know, man. I would not be able to draw for that much. I don't know. Maybe I would. I don't know because it's a different car. But for the same car for that long, I don't know. But the
Yes.
Vipers are sick. Wow. Uh, on the top left corner, I see you have done a Koenigsegg with blue and
Yes,
yellow
this one.
lines. Yeah, I have seen you have done some similar drawings on your channel, on your Instagram account,
Yes.
and uh, how do you draw them so well? Because it's an interesting
Um,
art form. Yeah.
I really love to do special colors and special specs on my cars, on my drawings, and the two colors, the blue and yellow, really fit together. And I also did that for Ferrari LaFerrari with blue and red. I also have the drawing here, and it's I think one of my best drawing
Wow.
also.
Yeah, they
So
look so sick.
yeah,
The
I
Pagani
love
too.
this drawing. It's
Yeah,
not really
it's
hard to
amazing.
draw. You just have to do the two colors and to do them fit together, and to also do the background with the two colors. And it's really, really satisfying to do.
Yeah, amazing. All right, now I have some. All right, now I have some quick questions for you. I want you to answer them. First of all, your top five favorite cars.
Oh, that's a really, really interesting question. I think my favorite car is maybe the Maserati MC12 because I really love the design and I love that
Yeah,
car.
it has a timeless design. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have the Zonda C12, the Ferrari F50, and then I don't know the McLaren F1, I think, and
What about the F40?
yeah, the McLaren F1 is such an amazing car, and
Yeah. What
maybe
about the Ferrari F40?
the
Have
F40.
you? No.
I I like these cars. It's an amazing car, but I don't know. It's I saw
All
really
right.
lots of them. Maybe I saw 15 F40, I think. So
Damn.
I
I
think
have
the
seen.
F50 is more
You know
special.
how many I have seen? You know how many I have seen? Look at
Zero.
that. That.
Yeah.
Zero. Exactly.
You will see
Yeah.
one, I'm sure.
I hope. Only if I go to a collector's garage or something. I don't know. Out here on the streets, man. No. I
I
don't think
actually
so.
saw zero on the street. Huh? I saw everything at a car show on
Oh,
dealers or something.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Amazing.
my fifth favorite car, I don't know at all. I think maybe the SLR Stealing Moss because it's such a unicorn. I love that
And
car.
yeah, it's really
So
special. Yeah.
yeah, I saw
All
three of
right.
them actually,
Wow. I
and
once again I saw zero.
yeah, it's so rare, really, really rare car, and it's so
Yeah.
beautiful. So
I think the Zer collector has one.
yeah, he has a
Amazing.
great one.
How many are there in the world?
75.
Wow. That's really rare.
Yeah.
All right. Your favorite band singer you listen to while you draw?
Ooh. I think Imagine Dragons because I really love the
Imagine
songs,
Dragons, yeah.
and I always love the songs. So
Yeah. All right, we got that question out of the equation. Someone you look up to on the car art community. Like, who do you think inspired you to do what you do and you look up to?
mm, everyone, I think. I met a lot of people in the artist community on Instagram, and I think everyone inspired me because I see a lot of different techniques, a lot of different style of drawing, and everything inspired me to have my own style. And I don't have someone specific, but everyone.
All right, that's good to hear. So, you look up to me too? Amazing, thank you very much.
No problem.
Who, yeah, who is your favorite car content creator on YouTube? Your favorite YouTube channel with car content?
Stradman.
Stratman.
Obviously, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Stradman. Of course.
We definitely agree on that.
Yeah.
He's
Daily
such a
driven
good dude.
supercars are the best. He has a lots of amazing cars with amazing specs, not only boring black cars. So
Yeah,
yes, Stradman is amazing.
yeah. He's a guy who uses a color in his car. It's not only like black gray, white.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Yeah, I love creativity on cars, and Straman is doing an amazing job on that.
Mm.
You know, with his Lamborghini Aventador, Liberty Walk, for example, right here, pink with white wheels, and you know, it's amazing. This car, uh, very sick. Also, you know, his Supra, he sold it to Jeffree Star. He has done an amazing job with the body kit, the
Yeah,
wrap, everything, the wheels. It all matched really good, and the color purple, amazing. He's really doing a great job on it, and
sure.
I hope he continues. You know, he's gonna do the house right now with the wall. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, me too, me too.
I'm sure he's gonna do a great job on it.
The house
So,
is gonna be amazing, really.
yeah, I think the same too, and I can't wait to see that and, you know, maybe draw something more.
Me
Have you
too.
drawn a card of his? Have you drawn a card of his cars, you know?
Um,
Have you drawn a card of the collection?
I never drew
Even if he
any.
doesn't own it.
I never drew any of his cars, but I was thinking to draw the Gladiator, 6x6, with maybe the
Yeah.
Aventador Liberty Walk, but I don't know. Maybe I'm waiting for the next hypercar because I have a lot of drawing to do now. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I still haven't do any, but maybe in the future.
Thank you for being here once again. It was amazing. It was amazing to have you. Have a great time, and yeah,